What's up, guys? It's me, Alan, and I'm back with another video today. I got another diecast review to do today, and this one's gonna be on a guy who I'm really happy that they made this diecast. There's one that I have on. Well, actually, I didn't know this one was getting made. I have another one of his diecasts on pre-order, and I'm hoping gets made. I've had it on pre-order since earlier this year, actually. So as far as they made the 1.24 version of it. I don't know what they're gonna do, if they're gonna make the 1.64 version or not. But anyway. So with that all being said, let's go ahead and show which diecast we're talking about here. The one that I'm reviewing, actually, and that is John Hunter Nemechek's number 38 Citgard or Ford for Front Row Motorsports, not Furniture Row. God damn! Wow, I'm trying to say Furniture Row Racing, and that's not even who he runs for. Jesus Christ! Alright, getting off to a good start, why don't we? Now here's something interesting. And if you watch Diecast Buffet's review of this this particular diecast, not of this one, but of Joe Nemechek's 2020 Trump Pence Mike Harmon racing car, which, by the way, I am getting that diecast. It's actually on, I've already ordered it. It's on its way, or whatever. So I can't wait to review that. No politics in the comments, please and thank you. They spelled his name wrong on the box. They spelled it correct on the car, but they spelled it wrong on the box. They put a second C in where it's not supposed to be, and they spelled it correct for his son. So Lionel screwed up on the box for Joe Nemechek's diecast, but we'll talk more about that when that diecast comes in. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's get this diecast out of its box and review it. Now, for John Hunter Nemechek, being that this is his rookie season, you know, he seems to have been involved he seems to have been the cause of or been involved in some wrecks this year, and by some I mean like more than a few, but which I think is just a testament of bad luck and, you know, no practice, things like that. So don't clown him too much. But anyway, here's the diecast out of its box, and to start with, I do really like the paint scheme. It looks nice. Again, I'm glad they made it. Loose windshield, no surprise there. Yep, loose back window. Why am I not surprised? Oh wait, it's Lionel, of course. But anyway, so Mustang, the whole, jeez, I'm crow. It's like the Mustang grill, and where it says Mustang, it's all crooked downward to the right. Kind of looks like. Yeah, Citgard heavy duty engine oil. I bring back. I'll mention Diecast Buffet's review of this particular diecast again. This actually might be a. He thinks that Citgard is actually part of, or Citgo or something like that. It might be. I don't know. Now this is interesting. Somebody posted a picture of this on Twitter. Check this out. You got Sunoco rookie. What does that say? I can't even see. It says Sunoco rookie something. I think it might say contender or something. It's kind of small, but yeah, I haven't seen that on a diecast before. So yeah, that's pretty interesting right there. But anyway, got a decal flaw there. I'm not even going to try to prick that off. I want to, but I'm not going to. Feels a little rough over here, like, with the decaling. Yeah, you got the rookie stripes and such. Yeah, you can definitely tell that's off, like, for sure. And yeah, for some reason I feel like, I don't think this is a screw up because Diecast Buffet didn't mention it. I think this is correct, but I feel like the line should be closer, or there should be more red and less white around the rims. But that's just me. This is my thought. And look at the roof here. Holy, I'm looking at this roof here, and it's crooked. The decal is all crooked. Like, look, like you see the name rail, like you see the rails here. This line right here, it's not line up straight with it, and It feels really scratchy on one of them. Like, what the hell? That looks weird. Like, alright. Lionel, what the heck? Like, first of all, that just feels really weird. And then this is, like, not lined up straight. Like it should be. But overall, it's awesome to see John Hunter Nemechek get a diecast made. And again, you know, not Furniture Row, Front Row Motorsports, you know, being one of the smaller teams. I mentioned this in one of my more recent diecast reviews, and I'm gonna do videos about this in the future regarding Lionel, and just the fact that I just wish they made more diecasts. I wish, especially of the smaller teams, and just the fact that they have to meet the same quantity standards when it comes to pre-orders and things like that as the bigger names. It's kind of a little unfair, to be honest, to the smaller teams and the smaller name drivers, because like Ryan Vargas had a diecast up for pre-order at one point. Jeffrey Earnhardt did. Colby Howard has one up now, which apparently that sold out on Lionel's website. I looked earlier, or no, I looked yesterday actually. I was browsing through there, and things like that. And you know, again, we've seen some smaller names get diecasts this year. We've never seen a Mike Harmon Racing diecast before, and we got one with, again, the Joe Nemechek one. And we could get two or three more actually, because Kyle Weatherman's Back the Blue Car is still up for pre-order on the website, as well as his throwback from Darlington this year. I feel like there's another one. I could be wrong, but I kind of feel like there was another one. But yeah, we've got like two or three. You know, we could have two or three Mike Harmon Racing diecasts this year, where we've never had a single Mike Harmon Racing diecast before, and we haven't had a Joe Nemechek diecast in forever, to be quite honest. You know, like Jesse Little, like right now, has two diecasts up for pre-order actually. You know, so go check out Lionel and whatnot. But again, like I said, it sucks that a lot of these diecasts, like most of the Darlington throwbacks, didn't even get offered. And of the ones that are, I'm not sure how many of them are even gonna meet the needed quantity to be made. I think the only locked in that regard would be Jimmy Johnson's, and even then, you know, being 2020, you know, anything could happen. But the way I see it, you know, I just feel like Lionel should offer more of these, you know, smaller names and make the drivers. And I get it, you know, they have to get in touch with the teams and stuff and whatever. But if a diecast does get made, or if it gets put up for pre-order, and if it's a name like John Hunter Nemechek or Ryan Vargas or Jeffrey Earnhardt or really the Xfinity series and Truck Series in general, you know, for the most part, like, why should they have to meet the same quantity standards as, say, a Kyle Busch diecast or a Joey Logano or a Chase Elliott diecast? You know, I mentioned this before, that when they announced the DNPs of the All-Star cars, Chase Elliott was one of them, and I'm like, everybody relax, it's the All-Star car. You can all go gung-ho when a regular Chase Elliott diecast gets DNP'd. But again, you know, with that, it's just my feeling that, again, guys like Jesse Little or John Hunter Nemechek or whatever, they shouldn't have to meet the same standards. I'm not as these bigger names. Like the bigger names, if you want a diecast of a Kyle Busch or Joey Logano or whatever, that should have, you know, the bigger names should have a higher, you know, quantity to meet for pre-orders. I mean, not extremely high, but maybe kind of like whatever that level is now. And smaller names and smaller teams, that should be lowered. because because the interest is there. I mean, hell, a lot of people really wanted Alex Bowman's NOCO Patriotic car, and even that got canceled, or DNP'd or whatever. So hopefully that ends up on Authentics, but that's just a slap in the face because the interest was there. It's like a lot of people wanted it. A lot of my friends who are Bowman fans wanted it. And there's the problem, and with 2020, the way it's been, money's tight, things like that, I get it. But it still sucks. It still sucks that it happened that way, and I feel like there should be some changes to that, and we'll see what happens. So I'll get my thoughts together on that, and I'll make a video on that in the future. But in the meantime, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.